Apologies for being late. Give me a second. Just need to double check that audio is okay. Or even if it's on. Where am I? Live stream. Think. If anyone's watching, let me know if the audio is okay or not. I think it is. If anyone's watching, let me know if the audio is okay or not. I think it is. Just changed a few settings as well. Should be slightly better now, less background noise. Right, so the drivers have readied up, rather. Okay, let me try and figure out what's going on really quick. Josh, I saw, got disqualified from quali. Unfortunate for him. Position change, tyre, gap interval, that's where it should be. Apologies for the rustiness in advance. I've not done comms in quite a while. So we literally got the grid. Oh shit, that's what we do. We got the grid more or less on mediums, bar Nibs, Jay Hartnell, Kane Lowry and Josh. I've absolutely no idea what the strat is here. 2 stop, 1 stop, not sure. Not a easy place to overtake. I would say borderline impossible to overtake. So maybe the 1 stop, but we'll see. Just run through the grid. Grazy is in P1, followed by Nat, Bacardi, Bark, Harvey, Luckman, Nibs, Ali, Gould, James, 2 stakes, P9 and P10. Anderson and Cavlis, 2 Alpines in P11 and 12. We got Chip, Panda, Mihai, Jay Hartnell, Cook, Kane Lowry and Josh. It'd be interesting to see how this strategy plays out. Personally, never starting the hards. Don't like them. They're shit, quite frankly. Especially on a race start. And the safety car always comes out in and around the medium pit window. In my experience, anyways. The speechcraft is bad. What the fuck does that mean? But fair enough. Maybe it's glitching. 1 sec. It's not glitching. Stingray, you can fuck off. As we line up on the grid, let me check. Yeah, Just waiting for Josh to come around the final corner. As they do a couple of burnouts. I said Mike is good, yeah, sweet. Thanks, bud. Anderson misses it. Let's hope it's a decent view for the start. Gonna jump on towards the front. On the broadcast view. Let's hope for a clean start. And away we go. That is an... Oh, yeah, it's not bad. Looks to be a pretty clean start. To be fair, a couple of guys moving around, yellow flags. Gonna see how this plays out in a second. James definitely down quite a bit. Not sure exactly what happened there, but he's at the back. Grazy under an enormous amount of pressure from Nat already. Nice shot there, trying to spin back as a Red Bull goes wide. Not sure who that is, but I'm going to get on him. He's stayed off to the side. That is not Arnold, it's somebody else. It's Ali. Wow, not sure if he has that. Okay, he's got in-plate damage. Didn't catch exactly what happened, but will run on at the front at the moment. More or less the whole grid within DRS at the moment. Obviously, it's lap 1. So you... No swearing in the box. Alright, Rob. Front 2 peeling away now a small bit. James overtakes Kane Lowry. Probably going to do that on the mediums. The hards will take a bit of time to fire up. That's a nice little shot with the haze from the exhaust. Grazy coming over the start finish line. Starts lap 2. Really tight again. The whole grid is mental. Not sure where to look, but I'll spin down a bit and see where we end up. We'll jump on with Anderson for a bit. Again, do you know what? Nib's doing alright there on them cars as well. Not losing pace to the cars ahead despite being on the slower tyre. That will take a couple of laps to bed in. The mediums will fire up pretty much straight away. The strategy suggests medium hard. Pitting lap 14 to 16. I'd imagine the tyres will be absolutely screaming at you by lap 14. But as I said at the start, potentially with it being such a difficult place to overtake, maybe the one stop is the way to go. What can I look at next? I'm going to go up to CV Gould, who's on the back of Cook. Oh, nearly hits the back of him. Jump on with a couple of POVs from the hot seat and see where this ends up. As he leaves James through there, if I'm honest. It mightn't be the worst decision in the world. Both reserving in the stake tonight because the full-time drivers are dickheads. Sorry, I mean not available. So good to see them working together, considering they haven't raced together. So not too bad at all. Let me see, who can I jump up to? Go with Mihai. Oh, we got a Merc spinning. That is Panda. I've absolutely no idea what happened there. As he returns to the racing line more or less at full speed. Not advisable at all, but he does anyway. It's quite easy to lose it out of the last corner here, particularly when the tyres go off, but the tyres should be fine, so not 100% sure what happened, Panda, there. But yeah, let's see, will he have a go back at James? Don't think so, he's too far back. But how far is too far back? That is the question. Speaking of how far back is too far back, let's jump on with Picardi and see how he's getting on. Rinsing his battery to stay with this front pack who are doing, you know, they're not doing too. Oh, sorry, I'm on with Bark. Yeah, it's pretty tight here. Grazy's doing okay. He's going to stick where he is. It's a very hard place to overtake on, and I'm going to use an example here of Nat, who is on the back of Grazy, whose battery is kind of low, but he's alright. And even with DRS, it's more or less impossible unless somebody is willing to send it. The only place you can really overtake properly is turn 1, 2, oh, I'm not sure what turn it is, but it's the next one, the next DRS zone, the turn in the next DRS zone, as Nat has done quite well to close that back up. Crazy was nearly out of DRS, or Crazy nearly had him out of DRS. Just going to ride on board with this and just see what the difference is between DRS and no DRS. For me, this is the only plausible place to make a move. Anything outside of this is difficult at best, and he's just nowhere near it. Crazy appears to have the wings. Or lack of wings, rather. Yeah, I can see that now. Them mediums starting to slide around already. How are they going to get into lap 14? That's the question. Crazy has broke the DRS now, so that's going to push. No, is he back in? Nearly, but he's not. Jump back with Picardi, see can he get any closer to Nat, and he has the DRS now, and he has a hell of a lot of battery. Physically demanding track in real life, and on game, to be honest. It's a tough track. It does require 31 laps, give or take 40 to 50 minutes of pure concentration, or it's quite easy to end up in a wall here. Got 11 viewing as well. Thanks to everyone for that. Will Picardi going to turn 1? He will, because he's stupid, and he's stupid, but that's irrelevant. He's in a good enough position to do it. Not having any of it. Oh God. And that's going to bring Bark into it, and that's going to allow Luckman to squeeze up a small bit as well, I would think. Bark gets the move done, makes it stick. Sorry, Picardi. Let's look back at Bark, who's now having a look at where, or not, whatever you call him. I'm surprised Luckman isn't squeezing in here, given the battle that's going on ahead. He's not in a great place battery-wise, but he should catch this. He should be in DRS by the next DRS zone. Is 1.1, and he's under the 1 second as we speak, as Nat goes wide. Luckman, oh my God, not ideal, but he does it anyway. Yeah. Good move from Luckman, and Nat finds himself all the way down in P5 now after starting P2. Nice little gap between P1 and P2 at the moment. And now we got Luckman hanging on the back of Bark for the final podium position as we speak. Mad. That was a mad sequence of corners. Luckman don't have a look up there, but maybe he will. No, he won't. Bark is deploying as well, so I'm going to stick on with this for a second. Oh, Harlan is gone. Oh, he's lost it. How do you lose it there? I'm not sure, but he's lost it anyway. As Harvey gets a 10-second time penalty, can only assume he's hit the back of Nat, which he has. Nat has jumped into the pits, so this might work out well for Nat. Everyone ahead not in a position to pit, as, oh, James. 10-second time penalty for James. I can only assume that Nat has slammed on the brakes to get into the pits and Harvey hits him. I might be wrong with that. But yeah, it's lap 6. Safety car. I don't think them cars are going to the end, even the fresh ones. I'd be shocked if they do. In fact, I would say it's not possible. So they're going to need to pit again. But so I would expect everyone on the mediums to get into the pit here, but I'm not sure what people think, as I also don't think. So the guys behind will have a delta to stay within. So I would assume everyone from Kane Lowry up. Oh no, they won't. No. Nat is only 9.5 seconds behind Kane Lowry, so. And he doesn't look to be sticking to a delta either, he's just smashing it, so. Yeah, that glitch is finally gone. The guys behind can catch up. Yeah, difficult decision now for everyone ahead. Let's see what they do, but I wouldn't give advice here. It's hard to know what to do. Everyone behind is going to have to pit again anyway. It's just a case of, is there a potential another safety car? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what happens. Is Crazy coming in? I think he might. He's staying out. Cardy's staying out. Barker's staying out. Lockman is staying out. Nib, obviously on the hard, is staying out. Chip. Cavalis, Josh, Gould. I'd have pitted, to be honest. But maybe I'm all wrong. Maybe it's just me. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. James is in to serve his 10-second time penalty, which is smart considering he will get that removed at the end of the race if it was deemed unfair. Looks to be going back on the mediums. That is problematic. No, he's dead in hards. That's fine. Oh God, how does this happen? I really don't know why people get so close under a safety car, but anyway, it's happened. Let the stewards deal with that after if it's reported. I'd imagine the safety car might come in at the end of this lap. Looks like a shocker from Hartnell. Started on the hards. Jay has pace on this game. Definitely have raced with Jay last season, and I would say we're kind of similar in pace. So it's unfortunate for Jay to end up out this early into this race. But again, I didn't catch exactly what happened. But unfortunate for him. So I will. Ooh. Okay. Let me see. Penalties just at 10 seconds for Anderson. Tyres, you can see that. Pit stops. Everyone from Kane Lowry down has stopped. So the top half of the grid has not pitted. The bottom half has, as we will have another lap under the safety car. Still, I still don't think it's possible to get them hards to the end. 24 laps, 23 laps, something like that. A stretch, possible, but you'll be in trouble with the last 5 laps, I would think. Big time, big trouble. But let's see what they do, knowing that everyone has to pit. Is it a situation of leave them pit and see can they make the time back? And even if they do make the time back, by the time they get back there, them tyres will be gone off. And can they get past at a track where it is very, very, very difficult to overtake on? I don't know. That's a McLaren in the pits. That is Mihai with 2 stops. And he is on fresh hards. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Gonna go back to Gracie, as I would suspect the safety car will be at the end of this lap. Stingray, there's no favouritism here. No, there's not. Speechcraft is an English word, brother. I'm Irish, that probably explains that. Up to 12 viewers now. Thanks for joining in. As I said at the start, my comms are rough. It's been a while, and I'm on my own. But it was either this or nothing, so. As I always say to everyone, any stream is better than no stream, so if anyone in the league that doesn't commentate or hasn't done it, feel free to reach out. We always need comms, guys. So, yeah. Reach out and you will be facilitated at the safety car in this lap. Message has come out. Graves is back to pack up now. He essentially becomes the safety car to maintain the pace. Once the safety car comes in, past safety car line 1, Gracie can resume the race, and it's not that much of a run into turn 1. If it's me, I'm nailing it out of the last corner. Not the last corner, the second to last. Just go for it and see where it ends up. Let's see what he does. I'd be going no. He's taking it to the line. I don't like this from a steward's point of view or a racing point of view, but he's gone, it's clean, it's fine, and he's not caught the card, he's sleeping, but it's a decent restart as I scroll down through the grid, and it's a fine restart. Everything is fine there. Anyone making moves? I don't think so. So yeah, interesting for me is I'm going to jump down with Kane Lowry and see what Nat can do on them fresh hards, as Kane Lowry is on all hards. Not going for the RD as Nat would. And does he get the move done? Oh, Jesus. As I said, it's a hard place to overtake on. Just because you have fresh tyres does mean you're automatically entitled to a space on the track. That's a cracking move from Panda, if I'm honest. On Anderson, will he get him? He's not. He's just there. The boat. Anderson leaving enough room. Goes a bit wide. It's nice racing. Don't stay there, Panda. Don't stay there. He stays there, but gets away with it. Not somewhere you want to be, in my humble opinion. James and Max, or Ali and Mihai swapping places as well. I'm going to stick on with this for 1 second because Kane Lowry is dropping quite a ways back as Anderson picks up a 3-second time penalty. Kane Lowry is using battery also, and Nat will shunt him around the track as Nat does. Yeah, it's hard to read. Yeah, Nat dirty air there. Whoa, mother! Anderson going extremely wide there. Not sure how he held that, but he did. Kane Lowry holding his. Oh wow, that is I'm not sure what you call that. But anyway, I'll jump back up with this with Nat and Kane Lowry. Again, not a place you want to go side to side. Just wait for the DRS. Yeah, crazy, but what do you want to do? Oh, a big lock up from Kane Lowry as well. Oh no! Kane Lowry in the barrier, loses his end plate at least. He's down with the P17. Unfortunate for Kane Lowry. Oh, that's going to be a disaster. He's gonna have to get back now, and he's gonna have to go on the mediums as well, I would think. Just going to ride with the onboards for a while just to see what it looks like. It's a lot crazier than it is from the broadcast view. And who I'm going to jump up with is what's happening now. Let's see what happens here. Whoa, Jesus. Chip just smashing into the back of Josh there, who's now lost DRS. Ware and CV Gould going at it as well. That's a yellow flag, sector 2. Presume that's Kane Lowry again having issues. Difficult to navigate back to the pits here with them tyres, or without a wing rather. Let me have a look and see. So yeah, we got Nat on them fresh tyres now, Chip on them awful mediums. Yeah, nicely done. A bit of rear squabble from Chip. See what happens here. Can he make the move? He's gone on the inside, very inside, and then squeezes him on the just don't think that leaves enough room there, to be completely honest. He goes past Chip and tries to come back in right, but again, one for the steward, so I'm going to move away from this for a while. Let's see what's happening at the front. Gracie doing a stellar job again, or not again, at the moment. To be honest, under pressure from Bacardi, but everyone's pushing. I'm looking at the battery and everyone is pushing hard. It's tight. I'm going to go back to Nat again. He's in the best position in terms of net lead of this race. When everybody else pits, he's going to be the net leader. But the thing for Nat is Yeah, it's just stupid. You got no wing. Why you make that move and then pit? Anyway. Cardi first to the front runners to pit. Easy going for the undercut. Lap 12 is a bit early judging off the game's suggestion. We got Nat into the pits obviously for a wing. And a fresh set of hards. Not a fresh set of hards. Fresh set of mediums that will not go to the end. Definitely not. So it's going to be interesting to see where Picardi ends up. He's down in P16. And he's going for a mega undercut. I'm going to stick on with Picardi and see what happens ahead. Does anyone react to that and where do they come out? He's pushing hard as well with his battery, so let's see how close he can get. Them hards are going to be cold. You do have to remember that also. The thing for me is I'm going to jump on with Grazy a while and see does he box in response to that. I think he kind of has to. I think everyone has to. Bar Nibs and Josh. I think you kind of have to. But let's see. Grazy staying out. Bark is in to try and block that off. Luckman stays out. Nibs obviously stays out. Cavla stays out. So I'm going to jump back to Picardi and see how this ends up. Is he a smidge far back? At the moment he's pushing hard. Really hard. I think the pit lane here is just too short for this to work, but I might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, the undercut working on Bark definitely, so that's going to put Picardi in a good spot when everyone else ahead's pits. So I think Picardi is net P1, if I'm honest. And he's got 3.5 seconds, nearly 4 seconds now. It's 4-0, more or less on Bark. So that is nice. Let's see what happens with Chip and Nat. Not the same as the last time, which is positive. But yeah, I think Picardi's the one to watch here. Chip has gone to mediums. They're not going to the end. Don't think Nat's mediums are going to the end either. But let's see. Nibs and Josh on the alternate strategy. Be interesting to see how that plays out towards the end of the race. Also, as King Luckman has pulled the plug, so it's going to be interesting to see where Picardi comes out in relation to, or where King Luckman comes out in relation to where Picardi is. And that'll be a good tell for everyone else as Ali picks up 3 seconds. Picardi is definitely going to undercut Luckman from here, I would think. Let's see. And he has, but by how much is my question. By not that much actually. But Bark has got ahead of Luckman as well, so yeah, I think Picardi, if he can get these to the end, which he should do, is in a nice position. Anderson with 3 seconds now. I think Grazy has to just pull the plug and let's get in. He's going to be struggling running full traction, I think so. Let's see how the car bogs down here. Yeah, quite a lot. Them rears are gone. Luckman with a 3-second time penalty also. Only got 3 people on the board with time penalties at the moment. I think Grazy has to pull the plug here. He has to. And I think Bark is going to be, or why do I keep calling it Picardi Bark? So we'll change that to gap the leader. Picardi is 21 seconds off. Grazy is going to come in. The question now is, where does he end up? Don't get a penalty for speeding, and he does it nice and cautious, as I tend to do as well. Just stick that back to interval. go back to where Bacardi is, and oh, he should get him. He should get him easily, I would say. And I don't think the tyre offset is going to be enough. Yeah, Bacardi's got him handy, so Bacardi is in a really nice position here. And he's also put Kane between himself and Gracie as well. And Luckman has gone through, so the undercut is proving really strong here. Jump up to the front now. We got Nibs and Josh, and again, this is where the alternate strategy is potentially going to come into play. Boy, is Mihai on softs. Lap 15. I don't know, but he's anyway just at the fastest lap, but he's not going to the end on them or anywhere near it. I assume he'll be in again within the next 5 laps, which is going to drop to the back. Again, I'm going to trump up with Nat and Chip and see how this one works. Oh, got a couple of changes. John, I'm going to jump on with Harvey, see what he can do. Josh has pulled the trigger. Let's see now where Josh comes out. Oh, we got a VSC. That is absolutely perfect timing from Josh. Why do we have a VSC? That is insane timing for Josh. Onto the mediums now as well. A couple are going to get through, but yeah, Kane is pitting as well. That's just going to be really bad for Nibs. Was he just gone by it, or did he just decide to go on? 11 seconds. Oh no, Mihai. Oh, unfortunate. 10 seconds. And onto the mediums, which should go to the end, but that 10 seconds is going to be not good for him. Kane Lowry as well. Even though he's only on 4 lap old mediums, is he going back to the hards? As he has no front wing. That's probably where the VSC came from. Probably for fresh mediums also, which should go to the end of the race. Right, let me have a look. Oh, Gould, VSC, drive-through, no. Anderson, drive-through as well. Oh, lads. That is a disaster, at best. Nibs is continuing on. Again, he's not... Oh, God, Mihai with another 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Not sure what that... Oh, he's cut the corner here as well. And another 10 seconds for corner cutting. That is Mihai in a bad place. And it's got a drive through. Kane Lowry got a drive through as well, which I didn't see. Oh, lad. Anderson comes in for his drive through and it decides to pit him. So he's still going to have that. Oh, man. It's just getting messy now. Anyway, back to the racing. Cavlis and Gracie. As Mihai picks up a further 3-second time penalty. He's on the verge of being disqualified from this session at this point, I would think. Yeah, Bacardi doing very well. He's got 5. He is nearly 6 seconds to the car. Oh my God, Mihai. What's going on there, bud? I'm not sure, but it's not a good day at the office for Mihai. So as I said, Bacardi is net P1, and unless something serious happens here, I just can't see how it's not Bacardi to win this race. As I need to open another beer. Come on, you motherfucker. There you go. Oh, Nibs. My God. You were doing so well. 10 seconds in the pits. Disaster. Let's just see now where Bacardi comes out in compared to this, because he is on the alternate strategy not going to work for Nibs at all. Regardless of that penalty, it's just OP. The standard strategy, Bacardi just a mile up the road. Ali ahead, 16 lap all hars. Let's bounce back a small bit and see where this ends up. Mihai again with another 3 seconds. And it's just not showing because he has a drive-through. As does Anderson, who's now coming in to serve this drive-through. So I'd assume the drive-through... Oh, Mihai, another 3 seconds. Mihai, 10 seconds. This has to be a glitch. Has to be. Yeah, this is definitely glitching. Let's see where, Anderson serves his drive-through and he has 9 seconds, so that's for track limits. Mihai is not coming in a while. We'll get back to that in a bit. Tyres, let's see. Josh on the back of Nat on the mediums as well. He's going to jump on board, see what this looks like for a second. I will say that gap between Bacardi and Luckman is in and around 5 seconds. Let's jump up and see what's happening here. Yeah, Mihai, that was always going to happen. It looks to be between Bart and Gracie for P3. I think unless something mad happens, we got Bacardi P1, Luckman P2 at the moment. Penalties could come into it, but that's the way it looks to me at the moment, as we're on lap 19 of 31. Luckman does have that penalty though, so he's going to be looking at Gracie as well with that 3 second penalty. He's got him 3.5 back at the moment. That's just so much pressure with so many laps to go. It's so hard not to make a mistake. But yeah, so Ali yet the pit. He's quite happy just sitting where he is in DRS. Them Harris must be feeling awful right now, but he's doing alright. He's doing okay. Panda and Harvey, did they pit? Yeah, I think they did. 13 laps, 19 laps into the race. I think they got a pit again, unless they try to go to the end. Let me check stops. And why isn't that coming up? Oh, it is. So yeah, they've stopped already, but they're going to have to stop again. The question is Harvey going to try and hang this out? I presume Panda's going to come in for mediums. That's not going to be soft. That would not be logical. As he's in for another set of hards. Okay, that's fair enough. And that has Bacardi now up to P3 and on the back of the battle ahead. Luckman squeezing that gap down to 4 seconds. So is Bacardi struggling here a small bit? That's the question, and Luckman has to just keep going. He needs life in the end of these tyres though. In the end of, he needs life. Oh god. He needs life in the end of these tyres by the end of the race, because he's got Grays, you know, hovering in and around that 3 seconds. But Bacardi's doing alright. He's going to want to try to clear these if he can without being majorly aggressive. I think Ali has to come in. He's hardly on a hard soft, but maybe he is. Grays, you know, nearly within that 3 second window to Luckman, but not quite yet. He does have a nice gap to Bart behind, and he's in clear air, so I think Luckman also in clear. Yeah, the front two coming in now as well. That's Bacardi P1, as I had said. Where is Luckman at? Once they clear the pitters, he's 2.8 behind now. So that being stuck behind them cars has really played into Luckman's hands. But he does have that 3 second, and at the moment, Gracie will take him on that. Josh picking up 3 seconds. Also, Ali, Harvey in the pits. Let's see where they come out. They're going to be a long ways down at this point, with 10 laps to go, and Harris, not mediums. Harvey down to P11, Ali down to P12, and that is a long ways back. And he's got Josh behind him on fresh Harris. So yeah, let's skip around. Got Anderson a long ways back as well, as is Kane, as is Gould. But in fairness, they're still going. So, oh, Gould just clips the wall there on the entry, or the exit. Apology. Let's run back with the top 3. 10 laps to go, roughly. Picardy at this point is nailed on, I would think, as Gould is behind him. So let's hope Gould doesn't do anything mad here, which I don't think he will. Gould is not, or he is intelligent enough to not interfere with Picardy's race, while also, you know, trying to unlap himself. But I'm going to jump back onto the front again and see how we are looking. So we're into the final stages of the race. Not quite final, but not a million miles away from it. We got Picardy in P1, who is 2.6 ahead of Luckman, who is really closing in, you know, rapidly. I think Picardy had it up to 6 seconds at one point, maybe 5. Luckman back to 2.6. He's got that 3 second penalty. Gracie hovering in and around that 3 seconds the whole time. They do have the offset to Picardy, who's on 10 lap old hards. Luckman on 8 lap old. Gracie on 7. Bark on 9. It's going to be close between Luckman and Gracie. It just depends if Luckman can get close enough to pass Picardy, and can he gap him by 3 seconds if he does get past him. Not impossible, but I would say difficult at best. Bark Bandu is 5.3 off the back of Gracie. So I think at the moment the top 3 is set. I'm going to drop back here and see what's happening. We got Cavlis hovering in and around the back of Nibs, who's on the back of Picardy, or Jesus, Picardy, Bark Bandu. Yeah, so I think this little battle here is kind of ruling out anyone from getting on the podium. I think the top 3 is set. It's just a case of what order. James is quite a bit back from this as well, so the grid is quite spread now at this point, which is strange enough for CDR, if I'm honest. Grids are normally really close. Certainly not 8 seconds, as Nibs gets past Barkman, and that frees Nibs up now, but he does have that penalty as well. Let's just double check the penalties. Oh, Nibs 10 seconds, no. Yeah, that's going to be a challenge at best. Jump on with Chip, see where he's at. He's a fair bit behind that. Anderson 29 seconds back. Kane and Gould again, fair play to the lads for keep going. Gonna jump on with Cavlis and see what happens here. Bark does seem to be losing big time. Nibs got past and is gapping him. Let's read with the onboard and see how that looks. And that's a safety car. Fuck me. I don't know where Nat lost it. We'll stick on with Anderson and see if we can get anywhere close to it. Gould with a drive through. Oh, crazy. 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flag. Not exactly sure what happened there. Oh God, look, I'm in 10 seconds now as well. Penalties up a car with a drive through. Fuck me. This has gone mental. I'm not sure exactly what's happened here, but I'm sure the stewards will figure it out after. But this has gone insane. At the moment, we got Panda in net P1. Didn't see that coming. Yeah. Mad stuff. Absolute mad stuff. As they swap back around with people for some reason. Gould is ahead now. Yeah, anyway. We'll figure that out when it happens. You can't serve a drive through under the safety car, so don't come in. McCarty's gone in. He's gone for fresh tyres, but he has a drive through as well, so you're going to get fresh tyres, but you still have a drive through. Yeah, just yeah. Bacardi coming in for fresh tyres, but he still has a drive-through. That's a shame for Bacardi. That's not good. It's destroyed his race. Absolute blinder with the undercut. Now finds himself down the midfield with a drive-through to serve. He's more or less out of this race now, after just doing everything so right for the vast majority of the race. I'd assume he's absolutely fuming, which I would be too, to be honest. Penalties, we've got Picard to serve a drive through. Gould, just a handful of penalties around. Luckman on 13 seconds. As we look at tyres, Panda is in a great position here. A really good position. Yeah, that safety car. Well, you know, I think we should try and disable safety cars after the last 75% of the race. Right. Where are we? McCarty on fresh off is going to be rapid. Anyone on fresh off is going to be rapid, but let's not go too mad. Especially if you have got a penalty. Oh, it's going to be mad to see this one, the way this plays out. There's definitely some sort of issue. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just stupidity, and I might be all wrong. That's possible also. But yeah, we're going to have 5 laps of racing once the safety car comes in at the end of this lap. I would assume 4 laps of racing. If not, I think Gould has tried to serve his penalty again. Yeah, he has, and you can't serve him with a safety car, kid. Kane Lowry has been lapped, and he has found himself in absolute no man's land here. Not a nice place to be. Not a nice place to be at all. It's only saying plus 57 seconds, so that makes no sense. And he's not ghosted, which is strange also, but anyway. Here we are. Got safety car in this lap. Probably not because of the two cars that are lagging back. Yeah, we won't get a safety car in this lap, so that's going to be 4 after racing once it comes in. Let's go back to the tyres. Josh coming to the pits. Oh, really? Not sure that was the right call, but anyway, it's done. Especially as the two behind got ahead. Well, maybe. So Josh finds himself at the back of the grid. That's going to be hard to do anything from there. I know we got 4 after racing, but still. Going to be difficult. So yeah, safety car will definitely come in the end of this lap. And to be honest, I could do with seeing the end of the safety car now. At this point, to be honest. But yeah, how this has shaken things up, mad stuff. Let's just check the penalties again. Picardi's still with that drive-through. He's warming his tyres up. Is he just going to drive for the end of the peel at 20 seconds? I don't know. Maybe it was right, maybe it was wrong. I'm not sure. Luckman, the big loser at the moment with 13 seconds worth of penalties. Panda, at this stage, unless Harvey can get past Ali fairly rapidly, it's going to be Panda's race, I think. But let's see. Safety car in this lap, thank God. Let's go back to the tyres and let's go up to the leader, who is Luckman. And let's see what he does. I'd go here now. If this was me, I'm going here. But let's see. Harvey with 10 seconds for hitting the back of Ali as Luckman is gone. As he should. Luckman with another 3 seconds. Oh, fucking hell. And definitely a limit warning there, but he's got to jump on Panda, definitely. As Picardi has no served his right through. Yeah, what a night. Oh, yeah, disaster from Picardi. Yellow flag sector 2. Let's go. Let's see what's going to happen with this in the end. Jump back to Cook, who's on them fresh softs. And he's all over the back of Gracie, who's on the back of James. Nothing mental now at this stage, lads. There's no point. Grazie's going to really have a go at Cook here. He's all over the back of him as the Alpine of Anderson. Yeah, I don't think that was overly intelligent, but yeah. Some people never learn, honest to God. There's Let's go back to the top. Let's see where we are. Panda is in a nice position. He's under pressure from Ali, who does have a penalty. And Harvey now has that 10 second as well. So if I'm Panda, I just try to limp this over the line. It's difficult, but give that position up on track if required. You got it on penalties, kid. And do you know what? It'd be good to see Panda win a race as well. Struggling a lot in Tier 1 last season. Struggling out. Not had the best time in Tier 2 either, but he's in a race winning position now as we speak. Ali's going to try put the pressure on Bark as well. Could jump into the podium positions here. If he just stays where he is, he's got P3. And yeah, it's getting a bit stupid out, to be honest, in the midfield. Oh god, fucking hell! Crazy clipped the wall. He's down to P10 with a penalty and no end play. So in a great position to, not a great position with a couple of laps to go. Anderson is going to try and capitalise on this, but he can't at the moment. Oh, fucking hell, Anderson, relax, will ya? Jesus. Josh is through now as well. It's just a bit mad. No battery or, oh, you know, late break, and just relax a small bit, please. It's not hard. Just chill. I'm gonna have to go off this before I do my head in. Let's go back to King Panda. He's on fresher tyres. Let's check the penalties again. Yeah, he's in a good spot. He's in a very good spot. There won't be a safety car at this stage. Anderson with another 3 seconds. Panda, just stay where you are. Do not go for it. Do not go for it. He's going to go for it. In a good position. Looking with no ERS. That's fine. Fair play. Job done. Just get it home. P1. 1 lap to go after this. Barker is still in a solid position here as well. Just stay where you are, you'll be doing fine. You're up to P2. Just stay there. Cavlis is going to benefit out of this as well. Just stay where you are, you're going to do fine. It's just such a mismatch of tyres now at the moment, which isn't helping at all. You got 1 lap to go, lads. Nothing mad. There's no need for it. Oh god. Oh, Ali with another 3 seconds. That's detrimental. That really has Calvus on the podium now. Just chill. Stay where you are. Cars ahead. There's a ghosty car. That's Kate Lowry. Not ideal. He needs to get out of the way, to be honest with you. You can't interfere with cars ahead whilst trying to unlap yourself. You need to get the car ahead and get a sector clear on him. So that's not ideal, but yeah. It's not Kane Lowry, I apologise. It's Panda ghosting, as Luckman's got back through, as has Ali. Wow, what did I miss there? Too many beers, I'd say. Anyway, Panda's still in a good position to take the win. Just needs to string along and stay within 3 seconds of Ali. Or 6 seconds, which is not going to happen, which will happen at this point. And that should be him for the race win. And let's see how the rest plays out behind. Very scrappy now, lads, with that late safety car, as it always is, because people can't use their brains. But anyway, here we are. I'll jump on with Luckman. He's technically going to be the winner on track. maybe there's penalties come off as well. That'll have a lot to play at the end of this race. James with another 3 seconds as Luckman crosses the line to take the win as of now anyways, and that drops him down straight away. Panda take the race win. Mental back up to P2, Cavalice all the way up to P3, Chip P4, Ali down to P5, Nibs doing alright in P6, James P7, we got Josh P8, Bacardi coming over for P13. That's just so shit, if I'm honest. Cook P9, Grazy P10, Harvey P11, unfortunate for him as well with that extra penalty. Lookman all the way down in P12 after crossing the line in P1. Anderson P14, Gould P15, Kane Lowry still not over the line, but he is in P16 and AOS taken over. Thank God. Anderson left for the session, so that will be Kane Lowry promoted to P15 to get a point out of the race. Fair play to him. Okay. Not sure why that was necessary, but anyway. So I've ran through the grid already. Just going to catch it for race results, and then I need to get out of here rapidly. So yeah, that's the end of that race. Congrats everyone, fair play, and ciao.